Hello, I'm Azai. Welcome back to Rance 9, the Helmanian Revolution. Whew. With the finishing of episode 34, we can actually jump straight to a heroine's route at long last. I just came back from the gym actually, and I wanted to make a video about documenting my, going to the gym and fitness journey overall, since I did that like 2 years ago during my birthday. But man, I swear, I just keep going on a tangent, and for some reason I kept talking for 30 minutes and I felt like I wasn't really talking about anything substantial. So I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna save that video for myself. But basically, I just wanted to, let people know that if you guys are depressed or whatever, exercising to me really helped me out in my darkest times. So if you guys are feeling really gloomy or whatever, maybe try to give yourself time to exercise or whatever. Because to me, it really helped me out. That's really literally the gist of what I wanted to say. But alright. Let's actually continue on from our save point over here, because we want to go to Sheila, Konami, and Shizuka's route. There we go. So we are using the save data that we had before we finished chapter 16, which was the time for revolution. Before we do anything though, I gotta lock this save. I don't want to suddenly like delete it for some reason. So let's start off with Sheila, shall we? I'm just probably gonna do it in order. So Sheila, Konami, Shizuka, Tilde, Senhime, Pigu, and Miracle. I don't know how long these chapters go on for, so preferably I would be able to finish them in one chapter each, or one episode each. But if it gets too long, I'll probably have to split them into 2 episodes. I don't think it's gonna be too long though, because if you guys remember, chapter 16 for the official route was only about 3 hours long. Mercy realized what Peruele was implying and blushed. Peruele picked up a yam and bit off a piece as she scoffed. Wow, this girl is really an asshole. Okay, gotta censor out your boobies, Sheila. Rance and Sheila were relaxing after sex. Came a lot. Now that was satisfying. Sheila saw Rance's gratification and happily stroked his head. The revolution finally wins tomorrow. Obviously, I always win. You've been doing a lot of work yourself. Want a reward? There must be something you want. I grant you permission to tell me. Then I'll come up with something. Alright, here's an idea. There's that guy who secretly controls the whole country, right? Stessel or whatever. I'll kill him so you can take back the throne for real. My girl is the Empress of Helman. Not bad at all. Oh yeah, that's Patton's whole goal. This changes everything. I'm helping Patton take my woman's place? Maybe I should stop. But what do you actually want? Would you rather be Empress of Helman or my slave? Sheila stopped stroking Rance's head and got lost in thought. The only right answer was my slave. Gotta say, you blew it. Guess I still haven't trained you enough. We're fucking until morning. You have to adore me then. Rance got up to push Sheila over. You won't even be able to stand when I'm through. Ta! Sheila's resistance was futile. Rance pushed her onto the bed and fucked her several times. The sun rose over a new day in Helman. Damn, I really don't know what to say about this guy's face. Definitely looks evil. I gotta be sure to censor the left side there. I probably will forget, to be honest. Thankfully, it's not really that clear for you guys. Dawn arrived for Lang Bao Castle. In the hidden underground room, Stessel was alone and quietly engaged in research. I guess there's a reason why the official route bosses felt kind of underwhelming. The fact that this game has several routes means that some bosses you just don't face until you get to their route. Stessel sat on the throne in the underground room. He then tinkered with the armrest. The throne rose into the air until it reached the throne room directly above. Captain burst into the throne room. Pamela was already stupefied. The captain avoided shocking her further by nodding as slowly as possible. What does he think he can do? Bastet is gone, man. This guy's crazy. Stessel sat on the throne and tinkered with the armrest. I guess he's gonna do what Minerva did, which was use the barrier. Pamela stood by the throne to stay with Stessel. The throne soon carried Stessel and Pamela into the basement. Minerva stomped down the halls of Lang Bao. Minerva was about to head for the throne room when the castle suddenly tremored. It all happened in an instant. The hallway was enveloped in a bright red light, but it didn't stop there. The entire castle was stained a sinister red. Every room was covered in the crimson glow. It even engulfed the loyal soldiers' lives. By the way, I heard that after you get all the heroines' route, something happens in the true official route, and thankfully you can access that with the what do you call it? With the setting is not here, but it should be on the left side when we get to the main menu, or not the main menu, but the prep screen. It even engulfed the loyal soldiers' lives. But yeah, if we do get that like extra scene or whatever for the official route, if I finish it before episode 30 is live, or 33 technically, episode 33 is live, I'll probably edit out 33 for you guys on YouTube. For you guys on Patreon, I probably won't edit it out. But yeah, just wanted to not make it into a longer video. Or maybe I will edit it out for Patreon too, we'll see. Stessel's cackling echoed through the basement. Man, you're gonna die, Stessel. The guffawing man's eyes had long since lost any hint of sanity. Stessel's laughter resounded endlessly through the basement. We'll win, obviously. I like that, the name of the event. Sheila was making onigiri in the room they used for meetings. What the hell are you doing? Oh, that right. What, you're not gonna fight? Just kidding. So what's going on in the onigiri? Pretty good. I approve. Oh yeah, so about today's battle. You don't have to fight. It's gonna be dangerous. You could die. And we kinda need the Empress around after the revolution. Wouldn't look good otherwise. Sheila said coolly as she molded the onigiri. What? Sheila? Sheila bowed deeply to Rance. And here I was trying to do something nice for you. Just don't leave my side. It'll at least be safer there. And make more onigiri. Yeah, sure, a little sister. I still don't like you, Peruele. Sheila shuffled up to Peruele and held her arm. Lang Bao Bridge. The Revolutionary and Helmanian armies' final battle began. The outlaws split into 3 teams. One drew attention on the bridge, so this is the same. One invaded through an underground passage to serve as a distraction, and the third would attack the bridge while their guard was down and enter the castle. Rance and Sheila hid and watched the battle on the bridge. Sheila's skirt billowed in the wind. Feels like something major is gonna happen. The cold, dry wind blew across the battlefield. Sheila, you know what your job is, right? The black-haired color is holding back that annoying barrier for now. But we need you to shut down the device so it doesn't pop up again. Okay, I guess this is kind of nice because they kind of streamline what happened in the official history route in Sheila's route. Because we already know what happened, right? And we already know what to do. By the way, about that whole discussion, you can apparently shut down the device, but why you? What? And you weren't disintegrated? A magic smith? What does that mean? And he also survived? I see. That's how you know you can stop the machine, huh? But man, that Stessel guy is a real piece of shit. He had no way of knowing you'd survive that, right? What would have happened if my future woman got disintegrated? Alright, that settles it. I'm killing Stessel personally. You should like that. You're overcomplicating things. I just want to kill him. Well, we can talk about it when we get in there. Of course we'll win. I'm in charge. Have faith and stick with me. Sheila nodded vigorously. The violent battle on the bridge went on even as they spoke. The time when they would invade the castle ticked ever closer. Ignon? Who the hell is that? Stessel went above ground to check on the state of the castle before returning to the basement. Stessel punched Pamela away. I guess he's, you know, he's done playing it cool. Pamela trembled. Okay, Ignon is his last name. Stessel looked at Pamela with deep derision. Yeah, that's actually a very shallow goal, to be honest. Rance actually wants to kill the Archfiend. But then again, the Archfiend is a girl, so... Worked up by his own words, Stessel began to speak faster and more fervently. Stessel touched the panel on a nearby machine. The mostly empty basement was filled with a dull, mechanical sound. Castle Bridge. Not too many enemies at this point. Think we should go. So we're skipping the 3 fights that we had to do on the official route. That's also pretty nice. So I'm guessing everything is actually new, including the fights. I was gonna say I might be cutting the fights if the fights are the same, but I think everything is different in the routes. That's kind of nice. Run when I give the signal. Get ready. Everyone tensely awaited Rance's signal. But then, there was a roar as the castle gate opened from within. Tons of androids appeared from the castle, looking down upon the many fallen soldiers. They were the same humanoid weapons found in the village ruins. The humanoid weapons attacked their supposed allies, the Helmanian soldiers. They pulled themselves together and managed to fight back, but were quickly outnumbered. The Helmanian soldiers were at a clear disadvantage. Not only that, but the humanoid weapons didn't fear death. A soldier slashed only for the attack to be blocked by the chest of an android, which then hit him with a body slam. He and the humanoid weapon both fell to the ground. A separate humanoid weapon stood nearby. The machine raised its giant arm. It smashed the soldier's head, helmet and all. Sheila couldn't help but look away. The berserk androids went on to randomly attack every soldier they encountered. Huh. So it's androids instead of soldiers now? Well, whatever. Same basic plan. And if there's confusion, that's all the more opportunity for us. Let's charge in there, guys. The team ran toward the castle. Let's do this, shall we? I actually wanted to kill Stessel more than frickin', you know, who's her face? Like Minerva? I don't really care about Minerva much. Let me see if I can do anything to change here. Don't think I'm gonna be able to get this on this save data. I probably will just go full on attack. Maybe some speed. Yeah, speed is actually quite useful. On the first playthrough, it's not that useful, but on the second playthrough, you kind of need to have a specific amount of speed so that the enemies don't go first. That's why I'm going up the speed here. Let's see, Hubert. You probably can get that. Maybe 10 is a good one. Tenacity. Okay. What about the items? Direct hit is actually useless. I don't think I need direct hit at all. Moon's Will. Pattern has so much shit. Hubert, you get some tenacity, my friend. I don't think he needs that, does he? Yeah, he doesn't need this. Sheila, you're good. Rick is good. I think we're fine now. Don't think I need a shiny nut. And I don't think I need some... I need any... money. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's do this. Don't think I need to use the crab orb. Damn, Rick doesn't one-shot. Damn, these guys are tanky. What the? God damn it, Rance. Didn't want that to happen. And did not want that to happen at all. Oh, they're super berserk. I see how this is. So I need to at least kill those guys in the back. The snipers are gonna be the ones that the troublesome ones. Yeah, I actually need to provoke the snipers. Good. I can't use that. Sheila, move slowly upward. What do I need to do again in this map? I actually did not take a look at the objective. My bad on that. Destroy the humanoid weapons. Stessel has revealed his true colors and activated his secret army of humanoid weapons. He can't seem to properly control them though, so the weapons are attacking both friend and foe. Defeat all enemies and clear the way to the castle. Okay. Hubert, you're gonna... There we go. Okay, next turn we can try to use either patent, or not patent, either Rance's AoE or Rick's AoE. Sheila slowly goes up. Let me think. Rance can use his AoE right here. I think it's more beneficial if I go one step down. There we go. That's pretty good. Go up, kill this guy. Hubert, go up. Some of them are actually not functioning. I just realized. Okay, Pattern, what are you gonna do? Sheila's gonna move back. Now we got access to the back line, which is really good. Gotta love it when enemies just pummel each other, man. I think when they kill each other, I still get the SP, so that's kind of nice. They hit pretty hard. But Pattern should be okay. Alright, I killed this guy, Rick kills this guy, and we're good. Everyone should be dead. Yeah, this is such a ridiculous fight. Okay, let's see here. Sheila, you can kill that guy. Rance, you can kill this guy, Rance. Alright, we're good. Easy peasy. This is a pretty unique fight, but it's not exactly hard. Okay, that is a pretty useless item at this point. For Her Majesty. Alright, route secured. Whoa! A severely wounded soldier stood in the way. Wait, you're barely standing. You've got balls, I'll give you that. Hey! You're supposed to stay behind me. An android suddenly started up and attacked the soldier, but Sheila jumped in the way at the very last second. Sheila! Rance dashed over and slashed the android. Hey Sheila! You alright? Sheila cast healing on herself. The soldier couldn't help but ask. Sheila held onto Rance for support and stood before the soldier. Sheila shook her head. Sheila touched the soldier's sword and directed the tip to the left side of her chest. Damn, Sheila got some balls in her route. Nobody thought she was bluffing. Sheila didn't take her eyes off the soldier for a second. Everyone gulped and watched to see what happened next. The soldier seized the sword, but then he loosened his grip. Sheila smiled softly. The other soldiers had already tired of fighting. So seeing one of their own surrender inspired them to sheath their swords. You moron! Why'd you go and do that? If that soldier tried anything, I would have slaughtered him. Hey you! Soldiers over there. What are you gonna do now? they joined sides? Within Lang Bao Castle, the Helmanian soldiers shouted in response. Well, that was easy. The soldiers saluted Sheila. The enemies fighting the bridge team hadn't given up the fight, but the few dozen left by the front gate were now Sheila's loyal troops. The Helmanian soldiers led them down a safe path. It sure has gotten weird. Patton patted Sheila's head. Now hurry up and show us the way. This is the leader of the Revolutionary Army talking. I'm important. You're the enemy, so shut up and get over it. Here, let me draw a cool picture on your armor. Let's go with some honeys getting it on. Knitting up some clay, all that. I miss voice acting you, Rance. The team chatted and laughed for a while, but then... a humanoid android attacked Sheila, but a soldier got in the way. Yeah! Rance! Attack! I think I'm getting used to actually voicing out that stupid thing Rance says when he does Rance attack. Rance unleashed a special move, sending out a shockwave from his sword that shut down several humanoid weapons. That's right, I'm made of different stuff than you, small fry. Rance took down a few, but more and more androids appeared. Huh, it's the only way. Don't let a single one through, you hear? Block this path with your lives. Sheila, let's go. Rance took Sheila's hand and ran. The rest of the group chased after Rance. Down the hall, the soldiers' shouts were faintly audible. There's no time to cry. Sheila wiped her eyes with her sleeve. Let's go. I can't wait to kill this guy. Man, these two are both pathetic, to be honest. I guess Stessel didn't even use the drug on Pamela here. In Kichiko, I think the reason why Pamela got close with Stessel in the first place was because of the drug. She doesn't even care about Sheila. Fuck you too, Pamela. Stessel raised his head and stared off into the distance. His gaze landed on a giant android that occupied the entire wall. Pamela subconsciously gulped. Pamela looked at Stessel with mild pity in her eyes. Pamela looked up at the giant, immobile weapon. I think a long time ago. Wait, who the hell is that? Is this it? Rance's team finally reached the big door to the throne room. Just get it over with. The door loudly creaked open. Rance's team stepped into the throne room. Nobody here? Whatever. We need to shut down that barrier, remember? Sheila! Patton, you go with her. Could be enemies hiding in there. Sheila and Patton proceeded to the back of the throne room. Maybe an underground passage only the Imperial family knows about. Rolex's team popped out from underground. A scruffy ghost came out of the floor. Okay, so this is exactly what happened on the official route, but this time we don't have Minerva. Meanwhile, Lang Bao, underground room. The device near Stessel made a strange noise and shut down. Stessel ignored Pamela and used the throne to head upstairs. The instant he reached the throne room, Stessel's eyes opened wide with fright. He's so dumb! He doesn't know that we're here! Are you Stessel? You're just as slimy as I imagined. Nothing's impossible for me. I broke the barrier easy. Patton left the room with the shutdown device, carrying the unconscious black-haired collar in his bag. What? What war god? Huh. Got a war god hiding somewhere, huh? Sounds like you can't use it, though. Too bad. I kind of butchered some of the sentence Rance said there. Sheila gives Stessel a sharp look. Stessel shook his head and laughed. Stessel screamed, pushed Sheila away, and disappeared into the back room. After him! When they got to the room, Stessel was already touching the device. Wait, how many? 46? I don't know what the hell is a Holy Shroud Warlord. But the Warlords, damn, 46 like Bastet? Patton grabbed Stessel by the chest of his clothes and lifted him into the air. Can't Sheila do it? Patton threw Stessel against the floor. Man, what an asshole way of thinking. If I die, I gotta take someone with me. Fuck you too, dude. Sheila was standing by the device. Yeah, like I said, Sheila could do it, alright? That's my girl. Alright, you lose. Give up and die. Stessel pulled out some sort of gem and slammed it into the floor. Where the gem had shattered on the floor, a giant, inhuman hand rose out and stabbed through Stessel's stomach. Man, I wish we could have killed him ourselves. Stessel coughed up tons of blood. Valentine? What's Valentine exactly? Not good. It's gonna send us somewhere. It's gonna send us somewhere? Final chapter, Battle with the Unsealed Beast. Win, defeat Valentine. Lose, all allies defeated. Defeat Sealed Beast Valentine. Stessel's final attempt to kick back involves unleashing the vile creature known as Valentine. Valentine created a pocket dimension, and the only way out is to defeat it. Characters are deployed in random positions, so only focus on who to send out. Damn. So, it's a Galmon. Interesting. Shouldn't be too hard, though. Oh, you don't get Hunty in this one. Interesting. Alright, let's do this, boys. There's gotta be another fight after this one, right? Just like the last time we did this. Is she not provocable? Ooh, Torin. You gotta move away, my dude. Don't want you dying now. She has 2 movement. Her range is 1. She's pretty garbage. I'm just gonna let her get to me. Let's see. I'm gonna try to see if I can provoke her. Okay, she's provocable. Good. Okay, she doesn't do too much. She has a shit ton of HP. There must be a gimmick, though. I wonder what her gimmick is. Nice. Yeah, this music is still nice. Hey, good job, Allure. Oh, that's her gimmick. She heals so much. 800 HP. What, you scared? Huh. You feel safe enough to worry more about them than yourself, apparently. If you don't want them to die, focus on healing. I'll kill the monster. Alright, let's do this! Okay, so Tilde is gonna be our boss killer. 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She has 6 movement, right? Yes. So I'm gonna attack from here. So he may attack from here. Rick can't attack yet. So I gotta burst her down. Okay. Let's see. Can I do enough damage? Slowly move up. Gonna cover fire. I guess Tilde's not gonna attack yet. Gonna pass here. Store power. Hubert. Okay, how much damage does Tilde do? Quite a bit. Ah, that's what she does. Somewhat AoE. She should be fairly easy, though. I mean, we already beat up... What do you call it? The Honey King. If that's all she's doing, I think we can safely, like, kill her off. Okay. Did Allure get provoked? I think she did. Oh no, not Allure. Freya. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, she... Oh, okay, I get it. She's raged. So she's attacking other people. Let's see. Okay, not provoked. Do I want to use you? Not really. You're just gonna store power. Hubert. I guess I wouldn't mind using Hubert here. Good. Konami... I don't want Konami attacking yet. Let's see. I'm gonna store power. Now I think I can attack here. Hey, that's nice. We want to do this right now. I don't really need to. Then I can do this. Okay, who's that? I think that's a lore. Don't want to attack with you yet. Don't want to attack with Patton, but he's slowly getting there. I think I want to heal. This is what I wanted to do. Use her special. Okay, that doesn't actually make her move out of the way. Annoying. Good job, Konami. Okay, do I want a lure there? I don't think so. Rance, you're gonna store power, my dude. Rick, you're gonna store power. No. Rick actually wants to attack. Keaton. Nami. We should be able to burst her down quite easily. Oh, Tilde doesn't have the necessary trigger gauge. Next turn, she should have it. I think I'm not going to use her turn here. Let's see. Alright, that's pretty good. Hubert can use his slash. Do I want to attack right now? I guess I don't mind. see. Can't attack. Gonna heal, sure. Then Alkanese can probably take her place. Nah, I'm just gonna do that. Haddon, you can do this. Should be fine. Okay, Freya is donezo though. Okay, we got a full gauge, so when is Tilde's next turn? Soon. Don't think I need to do this. Rance can attack now. Come on, don't move. Okay, Tilde can still attack you. Good. Good. Come on, Tilde. I want to see 5. Oh my god, she moves again. This is why you're so powerful, Tilde. Okay, next turn I think she's dead. Damn it, we can't attack her. This is annoying. Yeah, this is annoying. Hubert, do I want Hubert to attack? No, I think Rolex wants to attack. Come on, Rolex. Good damage. Don't need to heal. Adam doesn't need to do anything. Okay, I think we just need Tilda to finish her off. Okay, Crook got attacked. Gonna pass her now. Store power. Sanime can still attack from that spot. Oh, Tilde doesn't have the special. Okay. I'm gonna try to make her move so that she moves like one space so that 4 people can attack her. Good job, Rick. Come on, move, you bitch. Move! Damn it, she's not moving. Okay, Crook's gonna move. Store power, Rolex. Let's see, there's no people next to her. So I can use 2 Pigus. And then Alkanese. I can use Alkanese. Haddon probably wants to provoke. No, I don't think I want Alkanese. She's pretty slow. So I want people who are fast so that they can move again. Because I want them to move so that Tilde can attack next turn. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, don't need to do that. Rance can attack. None of the Pigus actually move, so no. Don't want Rance to attack. Alright, she should be done this turn. Yeah, she's not tough. Come on, Tilde. Finish her off. Can I finish her off this turn? I think I can. Get out of here. Bitch, you're weaker than Minerva. Wait, how much tenacity does she have? 30, okay. Just making sure. Get out of here. Oh, come on! Didn't want that to happen. That was only a 30% chance, too. That's annoying. Come on, Rance. God damn it, Konami. What are you doing? Yeah, might as well do this. Tilde can't attack anymore. Sure. I think we're done, though. We should still be able to finish her off right here. Yeah, especially with that. Thank you, Rick. Easy peasy. That can't be the final boss. There must be one more. That's way too easy. How do you like that? Where'd Sheila go? Sheila wasn't next to the team. But what's she doing over there? With Crook, too. Sheila and Crook were casting healing on Stessel's wounds. Stessel slowly opened his eyes. Sheila slapped Stessel in the face with all her might. Stessel couldn't even comprehend what had happened. His mouth was agape. Stessel couldn't say anything else. He simply wailed and hung his head. Damn, I can't believe this guy is still not dead. Huh, who cares? Hey, you! Rance stomped on Stessel's face. I hear you abused my girl. Yeah, Sheila. I'd normally chop you into 100 pieces, but... well, I'll let you off easy for now. You're probably getting sentenced to death 100 times over anyway, so why bother doing anything? All's well that ends well. Now then, who cares about this guy? I got things to do. Rance threw Sheila over his shoulder. Sex! Any rooms you can use around here? I want to celebrate with a quickie. Come on, Sheila. This is basically your house. Guide me. Are we really not gonna have a second boss fight? What the fuck? Rance carried Sheila off to find a room where they could fuck. Left to himself, Stessel watched everything wrap up with a vacant look in his eyes. And no, I don't feel sorry for the guy. Aw, really? That's it? Aw, this is... I guess the routes are actually pretty short. Later. With the revolution over, the Second Army was convinced to leave Micrograd. Stessel was locked away. Hunty found Pamela in the underground room and took her prisoner. I don't really like the fact that Pamela kinda gets humanized at the end of the story. She's a shitty character. Feels like she should have just, you know, gone crazy along with Stessel. Pamela lowered her head. She didn't move and didn't speak, only kept her head low. Her narrow shoulders alone quietly quivered. Pamela didn't raise her head again until Sheila left the room. Thankfully, this is a what-if story, so... in the official history, Stessel and Pamela both died. A trial was held to judge Stessel and Pamela. Stessel was in a mostly stupefied state. He hardly confessed to anything. But his crimes were clear. It took little deliberation before a decision was made. Pamela, on the other hand, brought much of the truth to light and admitted to all her crimes. Some of the crimes were independently enacted and carried out solely by Stessel, but the court had no means to determine that. As a result, both Stessel and Pamela were sentenced to death and executed on the same day? I guess they're still dead. In spite of the revolution, Sheila remained the ruler of Helmand when she was selected to be the first president. She was no longer an obedient puppet, but a leader who listened to suggestions while ultimately making her own decisions for Helmand. Man, so much for, you know, like atonement. They're both dead. Sheila wanted to give Patton the throne initially, but he was emperor for only 3 minutes before putting her in charge again. So yeah, I guess for the most part, things actually stay the same. You just get a bit more characterization for Sheila and, you know, a different boss battle. Too bad that freak still died though, yeah. Damn you, Bastet. Helman found peace once more and caught up where it had fallen behind, becoming a greater country than ever before. And also... Are we gonna have sex with Sheila? Nope. It's kinda nice to have the CG though. Because we didn't have the CG in the official history. Peruelli's stomach rumbled loudly. You're gonna get fat, man. No president is this caring, I feel like. Someone opened the door to the president's office without knocking. Yo, been a while, Sheila. Just giving the president a little surprise visit. Alright, let's fuck, Sheila. Are we gonna get a, you know, another CG? How considerate of her. Excellent secretary you've got there. You can do your job as president or have sex with me. One or the other. Which will it be? Ah, to hell with it. Rance forcefully gave Sheila a kiss. The deep kiss went beyond their lips as their tongues tangled. Even when Rance pried his tongue into Sheila's mouth, she didn't mind. In fact, her slave education made her start awkwardly moving her tongue as well. Rance slowly parted from Sheila. You know, this music really doesn't fit the scenario, Rance. Sheila's face was red and her eyes were moist. The document slid off the desk and hit the floor. Sheila clutched at the one she was reading and crumbled it in her hand. You should know better by now. Why'd you think you could say no in the first place? You're getting pretty defiant, Sheila. I knew going from slave to president was a pretty massive promotion, and it was gonna go to your head, but... Huh? Oh, is that right? And here I thought you got fed up with that. Sheila got upset and shook her head, her bright blonde hair swaying around her. Then quit being president. How long will that take? Sheila's heart was beating painfully hard. Her face was flushed red, and her voice was nervous and shaky. That's an interesting request. Are you stupid? You've always been my slave, and you always will be. Think of being president as a side hustle. Alright, time for sex. To the bed we go, Sheila. Time to spend some quality time with the president. The restoration of Helman still had quite a ways to go, it seemed. Wow, that's literally the ending for Sheila? So these endings are actually pretty short. I've been recording for about an hour and 5 minutes, so I think it's actually quite perfect So each ending is gonna be 1 episode each. So definitely the hardest part for me was making that New Game Plus scene. And, you know, the heroin route prep. That stupid 5-hour video. Holy shit. I'm pretty curious about what the other endings entail. Like, for Sheila's, it makes sense for it to not be straying too much from what happened in the official route. But what about Konami? And then Shizuka? Because I don't want to spoil it, but I saw, like I said, I saw the CG for Rance 9 a long time ago, right? But I saw something in Shizuka's CG that I was like, what the hell happened to her? And it involved her and Nagi. So after this is gonna be Konami's first. But yeah, I don't really know what to say about this ending. I felt like it's a bit underwhelming compared to the official history, mostly because there wasn't a second boss fight. I wonder if all the heroine routes won't have a second boss fight. I guess we'll have to see. It's some nice characterization for more Sheila. And yeah, I'm kind of running out of stuff to say here while the song is still playing. I'm just waiting for it to end so that I can take a break and record the next video. Damn it! I thought it was done. I guess they also characterize Stessel a bit more. They gave you the background about his name and all that. Because they briefly said that Stessel was a magic smith or a master smith. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I agree. More messed up than romantic. Sheila's Rance mode scenes, really? She has level 5. That's the only special thing, right? Yeah? If you don't view any of her scenes before that point, then select Sheila after that chapter. Ah! Oh, really? Whoa, okay. Okay, so the game wants me to replay the game and not sex Sheila at all. Until chapter 14, or was it 15? Oh, 12. She said 12, right? I think she said 12. Yeah, chapter 12. Doesn't my save data has her at level 0? Ah, level 1, damn it! Damn you! Okay, what chapter did I have her at level 0? Oh my god, I have to replay. I have to replay till chapter 3! No! Oh. I probably will do that though. But that's gonna be Patreon exclusive. I gotta put Patreon here somewhere, right? You know, gotta chill out. Okay, that's interesting though. Register state as start data for New Game Plus, sure. But alright, that is the end of Sheila route. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Give this video a like if you guys like it. Sub if you guys haven't. Patreon will be getting all this stuff exclusive or early access. There's not really any scenes that I have to, you know, edit out. Well, I have to censor Sheila's boobs at the start, but I think that was it. But yeah, I'll take a short break and hope you guys enjoyed the episode. See ya in a bit, or technically tomorrow for you guys, on YouTube anyway.